The idea of holding a motor race around the streets of Monaco was the brainchild back in the 1920s of a man called Anthony Nogues, after whom the final corner on this circuit is named. But what about the rest of the names on this most charismatic of tracks? Here's your guide to what they all mean. Saint-Devote, the first corner, is named after a church which is just behind the barriers on the outside of that first turn. It's named after Saint Devota, a 4th century martyr and the patron saint of both Monaco and Corsica. Beau Rivage is the uphill blast. Literally it means beautiful coastline. Not that you see much of it at 250 kilometers an hour. The fast left-hander that leads up to the casino square is called Massenet. Now that's named after Jules Massenet, who was an opera composer. The opera house, in fact, is to the left-hand side of the barriers, and there's a bust of Massenet just outside it. The casino square, one of the most famous images of the Monaco Grand Prix, is self-explanatory. The casino is placed at the back. Interestingly, the local Monegasques are not allowed to gamble there, but international high rollers most certainly are. Mirabeau is named after a hotel. This, of course, is where Nico Rosberg had his famous moment at the end of qualifying last year. Another iconic Monaco image is the hairpin. Just 49 kilometers an hour at the apex, the slowest corner in the whole Formula One calendar. Originally, it was named after a station that was there, but then when a hotel was built, it took the name of the hotel. For many years, it was the Lowe's hairpin. Today, it's known as the Fairmont. Portier corner lives long in the memory due to the accident of Ayrton Senna, who crashed there while in the lead in 1988, almost a minute clear of his McLaren teammate Alain Prost. In fact, although it's Le Portier, it's got nothing to do with the port. It's actually an area of Monaco which is named after a Catholic order. After the tunnel and then the chicane, we have the Taback corner. 155 kilometers an hour with these modern Grand Prix cars. This corner is pretty much unchanged from the original version. It's called Taback because there used to be a tobacconist on the outside. It's certainly seen its fair share of action over the years. In the original Monaco track layout, the cars went straight on after Taback, but in the early 1970s, the government here in Monaco built a municipal swimming pool, which introduced 2 new highly challenging corners, particularly the entry to the first part. And the last 2 corners on the circuit are Rascasse and Anthony Nogues. Rascasse, where Michael Schumacher famously stopped during qualifying in 2006, is the name of an old fisherman's bar. Today, it's an upmarket restaurant. Through Anthony Nogues, the right-hander, onto the start-finish straight to complete a lap of the Monaco circuit. It's very different from Anthony Nogues' original vision of it, but it's still just as challenging and just as charismatic.